Hey, what's up, y'all? So this is going to be a reading from my motherfucking twin flames out there. I am Aubrey. Some of you might know me as my sage name, Scott Santana. Welcome. But fuck all that shit, okay? Time and energy is fluid. This could have already happened. It could be happening now. It could happen 2 weeks from now. You know how this shit go, okay? This could be your energy, your person energy, your mama energy. Listen, I'm not about to pop a nipple out. I'm just hot, okay? Hot, okay? This could be your energy, your person energy, your mama energy, girl, whoever energy you feel like it's for, please send them this fucking video. Because one thing we're not going to do is try and force this shit to resonate when it sure as hell don't, okay? Please, if you would like something that resonates within you 100%, go to my website, thetiregain.com. You can find it down in the description box below. Book you an alignment reading, and if you feel like you need it right here, right now, bitch, pay a right here, right now emergency fee, okay? Alright, otherwise, let's get the fuck into this. Divine anything means of God. God is light and love, okay? Please know that if you hear me say, well, you will hear me say divine masculine, divine feminine. Please know that just because you watch a video doesn't make you a divine feminine or divine masculine, and no, that would never mean boyfriend or girlfriend, okay? That's what you call karmics, okay? Divine anything is simply referring to people with a deep soul contract. So if you are here watching this fucking video, it better fucking be because God has literally confirmed to you that you are on this path and not because you got a silly little fucking crush. That's not the way that it fucking works, okay? You might be in a regular ass relationship. You would have known by now because God would have confirmed it to you way before you even met this person, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and get the fuck into this. This is going to be weekly, but of course, like I said, y'all know how these energies work. They be all over the fucking place, okay? So let's take a look at the overall theme of the situation, okay? So what do we have as the overall theme of the twin flame relations right now, currently going into this next week? What do we have as the overall theme for twin flame relations? Okay, so we have 3 cards. I don't know if I'm meant to take all 3. We do have by the book, we have exchanging gifts, and we have serendipity. I'm actually going to take all 3. Bottom of the deck, we have truth be told, and we do have soulmates, and we have mending, okay? And top of the deck, we have message in a bottle. So there's definitely some sort of communication coming in where things need to be mended, you know, truths need to be spoken, you know, and right now I feel like it's kind of just a matter of figuring out what's the best way to go about things, just getting on the same page, now being on the same page, and just figuring out the best way to come into harmony, okay? Not that you guys aren't in harmony, but finding a way to come down into 3D harmony, okay? Because you guys are already in the harmony in a 5D state, right? So first card that we have is by the book. Okay, so abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting culture or family customs, universal laws, okay? So this is a time to learn these laws and conform to them rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this appears, submit to structure and follow the rules even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws and it'll be easier to go by the book this time. So right off the bat, this automatically tells me that this feels like both parties are kind of just in this space of like, listen, I can't, like you have the divine masculine trying to micromanage the situation, and then you also have the divine feminine trying to micromanage as well to speed up the process. And it's like both parties just need to realize, listen, neither one of y'all hoes is in control. God is in control. So that's what divine masculines are realizing as they're giving up their... Because a lot of them want to keep waiting and feel like there's an ideal time, or no, things have to be perfect and da-da-da. And as they're, you know, as time is passing on, God is showing them like, hey, you're not in control. I'm in control. Just sit back, relax, and watch. This is going to happen at the perfect time. And it's kind of like the same situation from the divine feminine perspective, right? Now, as a relationship message, we have getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find a middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. What does that sound like? It sounds like a divine counterpart situation, okay? Because I've been telling y'all for months, if you're watching this fucking video, you should not be at the point where you are bitter, resentful, codependent, any of that shit. I'm not going to argue back and forth. This session is not for you. This storyline is not for you. You're not on this journey. It is what it is. You should now be at the point where you are so confident in yourself and so focused on what it is that you have going on. You should have released any pain, released any and everything. Like, both parties should just be in a place right now where it's just you're ready for union. Nothing else, you're ready for union. Okay, there's no hurt, there's no bitterness, there's no resentment, there's no nothing, because you understand every single part of the journey. Can you still be mad? No. No, I'm not going to sit and sugarcoat. I'm not going to sit and sugarcoat it. I'm not. No, you cannot still be mad. Miss me with the bullshit and, oh, I got every right. No, you don't. You don't. You did 2 months ago, okay? Because I've been saying the same shit about how we've been in union energy since like August. And if it's now November going into December and you still mad, baby, it's you at this point. It's you at this point, okay? You should now be at the point where it happens, it don't. But on some like, I understand why I went through everything. Okay, it's about I. Some of y'all bitches don't really believe in God, and some of y'all bitches don't believe. First of all, y'all don't really even know what y'all be talking about. Okay, because of the fact that this is a twin flame journey. If you really are a twin, if you really are on this divine journey, it should be about I. It should not be about them. It should be about I. Anytime you should have reached out to them, or matter of fact, no, fuck all of that shit. The place that you're in now, it's all about you and how you respond to things, because that's what a true twin flame journey teaches you. It shows you that, okay, this journey is meant to be a mirror to mirror back to me what it is I don't like about myself so that I can fix it in X, Y, and Z. So, anything that would have been an excuse in the past, like, oh, I'm upset because this person ran out on me. No, wait, I ran out on myself. I did it, okay? Mindset change. And again, you should be at that point now. If you're not, I'm not talking to you, baby. Okay? Alright, that's it for that one. Alright? Then we have exchanging gifts, okay? Child, okay? The law of giving and receiving, currency trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. You're entering in a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you, right? You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. And then bitches wonder why I repeat the same fucking shit. Like, what the fuck did I just say? Let me repeat this one more time for all of y'all in the back that think y'all know everything. Let me repeat it one more time. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. And if you let fear guide your choices, then you'll end up depleting yourself or creating an imbalance. Divine counterpart. Two halves that make one whole. No, two wholes. Child, fuck it. Two are the same. But when you're taking so much away from you to focus on them, you go from being at 100% to 95, to 75, to 60, to 50. And now you're becoming less than, and now there's an imbalance there. Do you see why I keep saying, stop being so bitter, stop, okay, do you see? Actually, I'm done with that. I feel like that's self-explanatory. Let's move on. I'm tired of these videos being an hour fucking long. Okay, listen, we all know what the fuck is happening. If you need that much damn guidance, book an alignment reading, baby. Ain't no need for us to be here for an hour. Ain't that many messages in the world. Okay, so the last one that we have is Serendipity. Okay? So, opportunity aligned with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. So what does it sound like? Serendipity kind of sounds like, oh, how do I really know if this is my twin flame? How do I really know if they're coming back? How do I really know if they truly learned their lessons? Hello, about looking at your own life. Hello, about asking God. Hello, about looking at the synchronicities around you. Like, if you're not getting any synchronicities, then you're not on the journey, baby. Like, it's that simple. It's that simple. And it's okay. But I have to continually say stuff like this because for the people in the back that don't understand why I say stuff like this is because there's so many people that have been led astray, okay, and confused because so many tarot videos out here has gotten everybody thinking that everybody has a divine counterpart, and that's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. And then see what ends up happening is that y'all know how y'all hear me talk about spiritual attacks and all of that? Okay, it's not only coming from karmics, you know, our exes and things like that. Oh, it can also come from people who thought they were on a journey, then got kicked off the journey, or realized that they weren't on a journey, and then now are bitter and still hold that resentment. Like, it, okay? So right now, it should be a time of synchronicities, okay? Whether this be through visions, through dreams, through shit that you see on social media, you know, maybe through shit that you hear, blazing and platters and whatever in the sky. Like, you will know. You will know. And this will also add to you not being bitter, not being resentful, because it allows you to take a chill pill, because it's like, okay, as much as I want my person to come now, God has already shown me that they're going to be back by Thanksgiving. So why am I even still, you know, like I would want them now. I mean, because it is Labor Day and like, you know, it'd be cool to like grill some hot dogs with, you know, my baby. But, you know, if God said Thanksgiving or he'll be home by Christmas, then that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it takes maturity. It takes growth. Okay, some of y'all bitches need to grow up. Okay, it takes maturity, it takes growth, and it takes you being at such a high vibration that it's like you're not letting that ego part get in there. Okay, because if God said one thing and you're like, but I want this, you're not listening to God. And so therefore God doesn't give a fuck, and then God can end up delaying your shit or not giving it to you at all. Understand? So when these synchronicities and all of this shit comes in, it's not only confirmation that, hey, you know, this is still happening. Like, it's also a reminder that, yeah, hey, this is still happening. But at the same time, it's just like, just chill out. Okay? It's also like a bit of a, let me give you this to hold you off a little bit until, you know, like, take this little breadcrumb, you know, just to let you know things are still on, just while the universe is working. But you got to be open and receptive and at this point. Okay? Now, Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you right in front of the right person at the right time. Child. You have met or are about to meet someone very important to your journey. Somebody Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hand. Pay attention to the signs that Spirit represents and brings in. Okay, let's get into this. Let's take a look at the situation at hand. Even though I feel like we just did that, but we could do it again. Okay. Okay. So we have 7 of Pentacles. We got the Sun. And we got Justice. So the situation at hand, waiting for reconciliation, waiting for the time when both parties can come back together. You know, just kind of thinking hard and deep about what's been invested. Okay, thinking about what it takes to get to that path of happiness, staying true to that path, and kind of just, you know, like saying, listen, I'm going to dedicate myself, I'm going to give myself over to God, I'm going to give myself over to this journey, give myself over to whatever it takes to get to happiness. Because at the end of the day, that's what you want. Okay, so the fairest decision for you is to submit. So both parties are in a space of submission, which is the best place you could be. Bottom of the deck, we have Page of Cups, and we have Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles. Top of the deck, we have Hierophant, we got the Magician, and then we got the Five of Cups. So I definitely feel like the current situation at hand is just simply waiting for some sort of commitment to come in, some sort of new beginnings to come in after a period of loss, okay, a long time period of pain. I feel like this is both parties realizing, like, at the end of the day, it's like realizing what it is that you want, okay? Like, I want to be happy. I want to be financially free. I want to be emotionally happy. And realizing that this connection is going to help to serve that, okay? A lot of you guys are meant to come together and be power couples, be bosses, okay? An artist and a manager, a writer and a publisher, okay? A dancer and a singer. Child, a model and a fashion stylist. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all are meant to be power couples that use your art to go out there further into the world. And then even more than just your mission, your personal missions and your joint mission, you know, we're talking about emotions here. You know, both of you guys want to be happy. And so now you're just at the point where it's like, okay, whatever it's taking accountability, right? Realizing that I am in charge of my own happiness, and so if I truly want to be happy, I have to be accountable and hold myself accountable for the energy that I take on and also the energy I let out. Okay? And it's also making a bold decision. So I do feel like divine feminines and divine masculines have currently or are about to make some sort of bold decision in order to go towards more of this happiness. Okay? Now let's take a look at where you are, divine feminines. Okay. So we have the two of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Moon card. So divine feminines, you seem to be very confused. I feel like a lot of you guys might be questioning your worth at this moment, questioning your worth, questioning your value. You may not even see your worth or your value at this current moment, and I feel like it's because there's so many layers here to you that need to come out, or things maybe that you need to discover, or kind of just. Okay, yeah. Divine feminines, you're definitely in a place where you're truly, I feel like some of you guys are confused about what it is that you want. Or what it is that you need. Some of you guys could be going within to try to figure out exactly what would make you happy. And I feel like the answer is love. It's like no matter what it is that you do, no matter what it is that you think about, no matter how many times you try and change your mind and think about something else, it always brings you back to love. And so that is the place that you are at now. And I feel like a lot of you could still be purging, you know, maybe like little things that are popping back up, you know, little like South Node energy, you know, childhood shit and whatnot. But you're definitely in a place of like really just... This Moon and this Hermit card is like throwing me off. Because it just feels like you're waiting. You're waiting. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, so for the divine masculine, we have interesting. For the divine masculine, we have the Hierophant, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Magician, and then we got the Three of Cups and the Empress. So the divine masculines are really in a space of reconciliation. They're in a space of wanting commitment. I feel like a lot of divine masculines are solely focused on the truth. It's almost like a lot of them have just had this epiphany of what's really going on here, and it's just like all they can think about is reconciliation, and they're impressed and like full steam ahead. And I see them coming forward, I see them approaching, I see them manifesting this connection, but it's more so from a truthful and an honest place, because a lot of them were not truthful and a lot of them were not honest in the past. So, you know, if you were dealing with somebody who was very cold, very distant in the past, this is somebody who's going to come back, who's going to be, you know, a lot more emotional. Even if they're not as emotional up front, I do feel like there's definitely going to be a huge conversation about why they weren't necessarily so emotional. Because they're learning to open up their heart space. And as they're learning to open up their heart space, in turn, they are actually creating this new life with divine feminine. Last card, we have Six of Wands. This is the path that leads to victory. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Swords and we have Nine of Wands. Top of the deck, we have the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool. I do feel like Divine Masculines have tried to avoid this, though. It does feel like this is something that they've definitely tried to put off, that they didn't necessarily want to embrace maybe at first. You know, a lot of them felt like, okay, I have, you know, like, they've been aware of this connection, but a lot of them maybe thought that they had enough more time than what was actually given to them. And so now it's kind of just like, playing catch up. All right, so let's take a look at the advice here. Okay, so we have Five of Cups. We have Death. We have Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. Interesting. We have Five of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess in reverse. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Interesting. Okay. So the current advice at hand, I feel like Spirit wants these Divine Masculines to face these challenges head on. Face these challenges head on. Something about this energy, though, is off. I'm not even gonna lie. Something about this energy is off. We have Temperance that just came out. Something about this energy is off. Because I almost want to say, it's almost like Spirit is saying, stop playing stupid. Stop playing stupid. Like, I'm getting very much, stop playing stupid. Stop playing stupid. The advice is to stop playing stupid. I feel like there's a need to, like, really just focus on this connection. Like, both parties, just focus on this connection. End whatever is not working. The challenges there are, face them head on. Let's just, matter of fact, you know what? Instead of me sitting here, because I ain't got all night. I do not have all night. Let's choose another. What do we have? Give me a protection message. Give me a protection message for advice. Can I have a protection? Oh, okay. We have observer, right? I'm every Okay. So, ever think sometimes your life options are suction cups to your face and you can't see beyond yourself? There's a big world out there, a multitude of potential realities that you're unable to perceive at present. So you're a little stuck. It's time to get advice from someone you trust, someone who has a better perspective on your circumstances. Other points of view are now needed before you move forward. Take heart. A beautiful vista is waiting for you to drink it in. You just need a little help widening your scope beyond your small self. And so I feel like that's why Spirit is directing both parties to kind of just realize, like, get back to the core of this. Get back to realizing, like, you are not alone. Okay, because I feel like both parties could possibly be in such a place of, I'm not sure if I can do this, I'm not sure if I'm ready to do this, or I'm going to give this up, because it's just not, like, just in a place of lack. And I feel like it's about changing your mindset. You know, it's more so realizing, okay, it's not that the glass is half empty, it's half full. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said at the beginning, a lot of y'all bitches, like, listen, don't just believe in God when it comes to, you know, something going bad. Like, believe in Him fully, okay? Because when you believe in God, that's when you're able to realize, like, yes, divine counterpart situations, twin flames, yes, it's about love, okay, cool, but it's not just about that, okay? It's about the overall connection. Divine means God. God is light and love, okay? So it all roads lead back to God. And so in this instance, you need to realize, you know, the beauty of this connection and stop focusing on the lack. Because that's why I kept saying something feels off. Because it's just like lack. It's just negative. And it's like y'all focus on the wrong fucking shit. You're focused on the wrong shit. Focus on the positives, okay? Focus on the fact that this is a beautiful fucking connection. Focus on the fact that so many people in the world think they know what a fucking soulmate is, think they know what true love is, but have no fucking idea. Okay? Focus on the fact that, you know, from now and this point moving forward, as long as you stay in alignment, that your life is going to be blessed and abundant because you are of divine. Like, there's so many beautiful things to look at here. Okay, even if it's just like the fact that a lot of y'all are about to literally walk into your calling, because it's also going to be a part of the purpose that you and your mask going to have together. Just change the fucking perspective here, okay? So we're about to end this, Chad. Matter of fact, I don't even need to pull no other energies, okay? Because I just did, okay? So I love each and every one of y'all. Definitely make sure you go to my website, thisHigherGame.com, to book you a motherfucking alignment reading, okay? Yeah, book you an alignment reading on thisHigherGame.com. Listen, like I said, and if you're in a rush, okay? Because some of y'all hoes be in a rush, but don't want to pay that rush emergency fee. Okay? Make it make sense. Alright? So I love y'all. Go to my website, thisHigherGame.com, to book you an alignment reading down in the description box below. Life is all about alignment. I'm literally here to just help put you back into the motherfucking universe, okay? So I love each and every one of y'all. Okay? If you want that abundance, please get on your shit before shit gets on you. And let me see, anything else? Stream my new song, Clarity. I'll see you in the next session. Bye, baby. Mwah. Tell me what you wanna be. Tell me what you wanna see now. I need us to set me free. Is it them or is it me? I feel like I need some therapy. You tried to fight, but you can't escape me. My brain is racing for